The following is a fan-based parody. Thomas and Friends is the property of Hit Entertainment and, according to YouTube's copyright police, Lionsgate. Please support the official release. Also, we here at Thomas the Abridged Engine would like to extend our sincerest apologies to the folks over at the Take-Along Corporation. Our comments were uncalled for, and your products are wonderful. There, I said it. You owe me 20 quid, Roger. You snickered. It doesn't count. Oh, bring it on, you lying slut! One day, Edward was in the shed where he lived with the other engines. They were all bigger than him, even Thomas, and mocked him for it. But the driver and fireman pitied Edward. Would you like to come out today? Of the closet? No, silly. It's like the 40s. Don't joke about that sort of thing. I mean, come out of the shed. Oh, okay. So Edward had a splendid day performing menial labour for no pay. I'm coming out again tomorrow. What do you think of that? Well, snooze. The next morning, Gordon, king of the engine people, continued to act condescending towards Edward and promised to show him up later in the day. Edward, lacking concern, went to shunt trucks. This was fun work. He would sneak up on them and push them, and then they would blow their rape whistles and the authorities would arrive. What marvellous fun! Eventually, Edward saw Gordon. How utterly undignified, said Gordon, as his plan to show up Edward had failed. Stupid, stupid Gordon. Edward laughed at Gordon's misfortune. He's kind of a douche like that. Later, workmen informed Edward that Gordon was stuck on the hill. And so, Edward was forced to make the most moral decision of his career. A decision that would forever set the tone of his friendship with Gordon. A decision that would live on forever in the annals of Sodor history. He left Gordon to rot. A few days later, more workmen came with the same message, and Edward changed his mind. As Gordon's crew berated him for things beyond his control, Edward's driver announced their presence and they resolved to give it another go. And once they reached the top of the hill, Gordon sped off without a word of thanks. Believe it or not, this wasn't a result of rudeness, but a result of Gordon noticing a rare sparrow to add to his birdwatcher's log and forgetting all about Edward. As the fireman filled Edward with water, the driver said, I'll get out my paint tomorrow and give you a beautiful coat of blue with red stripes. But I'm already blue, sir. I'd much rather be magenta with puce. Well, I'm the one with arms, and I say blue with red stripes. Now zip it, said the driver. Next time on Thomas the Abridged Engine.